Hello, everyone, and welcome to beautiful Nassau, Bahamas, for what is an annual tradition, the Bahamas Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense is on the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Scanning the field, it's Ramos. Pocket starts to collapse. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Santos. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This offense has a second down play. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. And the Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So the Marshall Thundering Herd has the ball for the first time, and their offense will go to work. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to move it through the air. They're trying to get to it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Marshall will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have...
And the ball is intercepted. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Line gets set, first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Got his man out of the backfield. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Neutrals on defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And I don't know if he made the right decision there or not. You could tell he could have given the football to the running back, but he chose to keep it, and it just got strung out down the right side and nowhere to go. I'll tell you what, better defense than bad decision-making by that quarterback.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Using his feet. Quarterback gets past the marker. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Skips away from pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Going to try to get it himself.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play. Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Going deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. After the misconnection, it's second down. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. So they're facing third and short from the 25. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. He'll just keep slinging it. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. He looks that one in nicely. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Griffin. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They'll run it to the right. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And with that, they've taken the lead.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
He locked up and held on to bring him down. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Got his man on the outside. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building, is having fun at your location, doing the different things together to start to build that unity that will make a big difference in the future.
Yeah, there's a saying in college football that your freshman year, when you get to bowl season, you're no longer a freshman. A lot of players grow up. You get the extra practices mentally, and from a confidence standpoint, you turn the page. I can remember back to my true freshman year, we were getting ready to play Penn State. We had a lot of NFL talent in my freshman class, and everybody just seemed to grow a foot taller. They were playing with a different intensity level that really paid off for us the next year.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. From the gun. Give on the inside. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. And the Rebels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw, it's Ramos. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play, because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Davis. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Throws to the wideout. They were trying to work the outside, and he played that perfectly and almost got the pick. Marshall will be forced to punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Grab behind the line. It's Santos. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. He'll pitch it. Still running at the 40. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. to the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. From the gun, running back gets to give. They knock him down right there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. They go right back to him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Trying to get to him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Marshall will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Little too much juice on that one from the junior. Back to work on 2nd and 10 from the 41 after that last incompletion. On the option. Quick toss. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass, it's Ramos. Slings it. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes the catch past the sticks. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, Reese. A first half spent in paradise, and in many ways, this Bahamas Bowl has lived up to expectations. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Bahamas Bowl.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect plan just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive.
Hit the afterburners, kid. Running inside the 20. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Marshall will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets a block. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First down for this offense. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Sweet feet on the move. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense set on first down. From the gun to give, looking for room.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Back to throw, it's Ramos. Swings it out to his running back. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Third down coming up after the completion. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quickly complete. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those third down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
We're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering herd offense coming out. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On second down, just keeps firing. They've got the screen set up. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. He wants to throw it. That's incomplete. Tried to set up the screen, and he dropped the pass. Marshall will be forced to punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps its drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Gets it out quickly. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Here comes the offense on second down. Wide out in motion. He's going to pass on second down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And the defense comes up with a sack. And this defense has been dialed in all day. Really, really good job. This offense is going to have to find something different, do something to try to stretch this D and make them feel uncomfortable.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Marshall will be forced to punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
So they'll try to make up some of that ground on 2nd down from the 16. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone defense.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Ramos. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And the Rebels will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Here's the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a 1st down for Marshall. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quick pass on the jet motion. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. To throw, it's Ramos. He rifles one deep down the right side. The Rebels will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. Comes out throwing on first down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Going to the ground. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? From the gun, wants to pass. Complete on the comeback. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The give to the tailback. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Feeling some heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. From the gun, wants to pass. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
Marshall will be forced to punt. Now on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They'll run it from the gun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. He'll do it himself. And the Rebels get it past the sticks. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, what a move! Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Swings it out to the flat. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Handoff from the gun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Just drives it between the uprights. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. A first down for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. come to the line, hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. And he intercepts it. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. They'll run the option. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. Go straight ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Trying to bully their way in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Well, 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 somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. He's going to pass. Looking deep. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Davis. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They're going to throw it again. That pass is incomplete. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's complete to the right. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Marshall trying to make this red zone trip pay off.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. Get the...
Oh, picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, bleed the clock, let the big uglies up front get some push and ball security, David. That's premium.
Yes, take care of the football. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Be physical. And listen, if they want to load the box, don't be afraid to take a shot.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. The give to the back. He couldn't get close to the marker, got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He wants to throw. A strike downfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
It's good. Easy call for the ref.
Well, they make the kick. They're now within a possession, but they don't have any timeouts left. So you're expecting them to come out here in an onside formation. And let's see what happens. This is going right down to the wire.
Just over 50 seconds to go. They're trying to pull off a comeback, and they'll need to get this onside kick to do it. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling the close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.